Center yourself on the flag, but stay along the white middle barrier. Okay. Because all the blue shirts it's like called the blue shirt parade, they'll all walk out and stand in a line. So kind of center yourself on the flag and there'll be a bunch of blue shirts like in front of you. But the important part is...
From the shop floor to the biggest stage in pooling, this is Behind the Hook.
Hey, we do it as a team. We lose as a team, we win as a team, right?
You don't ever count out Jesse Petro.
We'll see what that old workhorse has up his sleeve here.
Behind the Hook, Season 4. Stories from the National Tractor Pulling Championships.
The very first year that we stepped foot on that event site, we realized that there were many, many stories that were yet to be told.
I think weeks before leading up to the tractor pulls, we're already prepping gear, looking at our schedule, not only for the pulls, the pullers, but in the Napoleon event the week prior to Bowling Green.
Very early on, we had an idea that we wanted to start telling the behind-the-scenes stories of the event and the people that take part in the event. What we kind of did originally was we had a concept for similar to Hard Knocks on HBO that kind of goes behind the scenes at training camps for NFL teams. And then around the same time, Drive to Survive came out too, which focuses on F1. Now both of those would be considered a sort of a docu-series where they go behind the scenes of their respective sports and give you those stories that aren't just what you see on the field on Sundays or what you see on the track on Sundays. You know, the fans are used to seeing the product on the track. And most of the time, those drivers and those vehicles, you're seeing them with their helmets on. You're not learning about what they do at home, what they do for a living to be able to support all of this. So we decided we wanted to start telling those in-depth stories, and that's how Behind the Hook was born.
We move about 90% of our office into our meeting room at the Wood County Fairgrounds, and we set up all our gear, and we set up some studios for interviewing, and we set up a studio for headshots and for intro shots. We have probably 10 plus people on our team, which includes like videographers and photographers and drone pilots, and a few people have specific jobs. Like we have a couple people that just get event stuff, and we even have a crew that goes out and just interviews fans and vendors and pullers.
It's really important for me to keep schedules. Without schedules, things could get a little hectic. So as soon as we know the teams, I'm in contact with them, make sure that they know our shooting schedule. So really with them, it'll start at the event. All throughout the year, I'm getting to know them and really building a relationship with not just them, but their families, their pulling teams. So we can really kind of ingrain ourselves with what they've got going on.
The week prior to the pulls, we set up a group call with everyone that's helping us with the pull. So this call might have anywhere from 10 to maybe 15 people on it. We have new people every year that help us out. We have people that come back that enjoyed helping us out, that they kind of know, I guess, the gist of where to be. Everyone gets a PDF knowing their specific role for the week, maybe what gear they want or what is expected of them.
In any given day at the tractor pulls, I'm in contact and coordinating up to 25 different people. From there, it's just making sure everyone's where they need to be at all points of the day, whether that's inside the filming studio or out on the track.
before the event, I think we're arriving there generally 9, 10 a.m. And it's just still a lot of prep. That 3-4 days, it's blue shirts running around everywhere, other vendors running around getting things set up. It's kind of neat to watch this fairground transform, because the week prior, it's the actual Wood County Fair. Then they turn the keys over to the blue shirts and the tractor pulls.
We're filming them from when they're in the hot pits, making those last minute adjustments to their vehicles and things like that. You know, you never know what's going to happen. Someone might have a great pull. Somebody could break or wreck or something. We've also used these episodes to bring awareness to the class itself. So like we've had a lot of like 2-wheel drive trucks. So we'll put a lot more 2-wheel drive trucks in there so that you can learn about the classes and who is in them and things like that.
We're capturing the event itself, but at the same time, we're also producing behind the hook. So think about everything that's going on inside of this event. You've got the action on the track, you've got the fans, you've got the vendors, you've got an entire ecosystem that basically comes up out of nowhere for these 3 days in mid-August. It's going down the track, it's on the hot pits at the other end of the track. We literally become their shadows. We follow them all around the event because that's the only true way to capture their experience at the event, but also share that story with all the viewers.
We're not trying to impede any driver or, you know, the visual line of sight when that driver is going down the track as much as possible. So, you know, we want them to be comfortable with where we put cameras and ultimately know, you know, what's the worst case scenario if a GoPro fell off or the drone went down on the track, or if we lost a camera somehow. And sometimes that, you know, is a risk. Bringing those angles and, you know, trying out something different makes what we do a more complete package, or more appealing to whoever's watching anything we produce.
Drones are a really good way to show just the scale of this event.
Showing the certain angles, how the tractors lift off the ground and with so much power that it puts them right in that action where, you know, if they walk away from the event and say, oh, I didn't know that the sled digs down into the dirt like that, or it transfers that much weight.
The post-production process for Behind the Hook takes roughly 6 months and includes sifting through hundreds of gigabytes of content, from the event itself to the interviews with the teams.
Seeing the reactions after, Kathy Petro texted me after the episode and said that her grandkids and, you know, Jesse's kids were having a countdown to the episode being posted at 6 p.m. I almost had a tear in my eye because I was thinking, I know they were so excited and we get so excited, but you never know what the reaction is going to be. So to hear that they had a countdown, I think that hit it home for me.
For me, I love seeing the final product. I love telling these stories, and I love watching the viewers' reactions to each episode. That's truly it, because so much blood, sweat, and tears goes into this project that seeing the final product, even though it's, you know, 20 to 30 minutes, those 20 to 30 minutes were literally a year of our time. So seeing that on screen is really like, you know, icing on the cake for me.
Behind the Hook, Season 4, now streaming on the Pulltown YouTube channel.